Namaste everyone. Thank you for joining in this video. So I wanted to make this video to bring out a very important topic, the answer to a question which I most often get on my messenger apps, including WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger, is that why do your mantras fail? Okay, this is a very common question that I get from most of the people who come for consultations. Or suppose I have done a consultation and then I have given a mantra, but the mantra, people will come back and then will tell me that the mantra did not work. But why the reasons of a mantra failing can be varied, and I want to take up a few reasons in this video so that you can get a perspective of why your mantras and rituals are not working. Okay, but then before we go into the meat of the topic, kindly subscribe to the channel, like the content if you find it useful, and please share it with your friends and family so that they can also benefit from the knowledge that you think this video is going to provide them. Okay, so the first reason why you do not get the results that you want with a mantra is because the mantra is not coming from a proper source. Okay, now what do I mean by a proper source? For best results, if you want results from a mantra, then it is best, or it is most effective if you are given a direct diksha of the mantra. Okay, that is the first and the foremost requirement when starting a mantra. And diksha, of course, is not easily available. That is understandable, but you must get a proper diksha from a credible source. Even if it is online, it must be from a lineage. Okay, mantras picked up from YouTube, mantras that are recommended by anyone, out of the blue, they are not going to work. Okay, let's be very clear. And I did a detailed video on this topic called mantra and diksha. The video is still available on YouTube. You can just go and look up at that topic as to the importance of diksha, or the importance of a mantra coming from a higher source, from a proper source. Okay, most of the people would recommend that you chant the Gayatri mantra, but then if you have not taken a diksha in the Gayatri mantra, the mantra is not going to give you any benefit, no matter how long you chant it or for how long you have been doing it. Okay, it's just like digging the soil in the desert to find water, only to realize that all you get is soil and no water. Okay, so diksha is very, very important. Now, what if you cannot get a diksha? Then you must go for mantras which are prasiddha mantras. Even as practicing astrologers, if you are into practicing astrology and you want to recommend mantras to your clients, please recommend prasiddha mantras. Prasiddha mantras means they have come from a higher source and they have been used commonly by many people and they have gotten results. Okay, that is a prasiddha mantra. For example, Om Namah Shivaya is a prasiddha mantra. Okay, so if you are doing a prasiddha mantra, then there are higher chances that you'll get results from whatever mantra sadhana or whatever mantra chanting you're doing, rather than picking up mantras randomly from YouTube and doing it with the hope of getting results. Okay, now apart from the Dikshita mantra and the Prasiddha mantra, there are other reasons why a mantra fails. Okay, and more than likely, say if you have gotten a diksha, if you have gotten a mantra diksha, if you have gotten a Prasiddha mantra, but still the mantra is not working, then there are certain things that are working in the background which can actually hinder your results potentially. Okay, the first is curse. Okay, so if you are cursed, then you might not get the results you expect. All right, so this is very important to analyze. Are your curses in the charts? Are your curses in your chart? And if you have, then it is very important that curses is actually one of the easiest issues to fix. Okay, the curse can be easily removed. Just go to a experienced astrologer or tantric and get it removed. Okay, if you're doing it yourself, it can be a struggle, but it can be done. Remember that. Okay, and make sure that you do not feed more energy into the curse by thinking about how cursed you are. Okay, I have a lot of curses in my horoscope which I have gotten removed by the grace of my guru, and I can remove curses for others as well. Okay, so if you are actually having curses, if you think you are cursed, then get rid of it before doing any mantra sadhana, because that can potentially delay your results. Okay. Then another very important issue that people don't pay attention to is the existence of unhealthy ancestors. Okay, I'm using the word unhealthy, all right, but the proper use is atript. Okay, atript. Tript means happy, atript means unhappy. So, if you have unhappy and as well as unhealthy ancestors who are very angry at you, who are haunting you, it's a situation like having dozens of angry people cursing you, and they all have your blood. Okay, so healing your ancestors is very easy, but it takes time. Okay, and there is a course on ancestral healing that I do, so if you want, I can help you with that. Okay, and the process is really simple, but as I said, it is time consuming, and you will contact one healthy ancestor, and then you'll ask them to heal everyone between you and them. Okay, this is a complex process. It's not available on YouTube. You'll not get it publicly. If you want, I can help you with that. Pitra Bhaksha is also coming, so if you really want to heal your ancestors, if you think that you have ancestors who are unhappy, who are causing blockages in your spiritual path, then you can reach out. Okay, and once you remove your ancestral blockages, things can really fast enough for you when in terms of mantras or in terms of other prayers and rituals that you do. Then there is this trauma which is known as a fractured soul or a frozen soul. Okay, so if there are many traumas, emotional traumas, which you have not healed, okay, which you have just brushed under your carpet, then you need to do your emotional cleansing, so that you can unite your fragments back into the whole. Okay, fractured soul does not literally mean that your soul is fractured. Okay, but it means that your power is taken away. Okay, and you cannot accomplish anything if your power is shattered and scattered across time. Okay, so this is another very important part that people ignore, or most people don't know, that if you don't have this power over your soul, then it's not going to work at all. Your mantras are not going to work at all. And finally, there are something called traumatic blockages. Okay, so these are limiting beliefs that prevent mantras from manifesting. Okay, I'll explain it to you how it works. Say, imagine someone asked you to give a gift to someone you hate. So on first notice, you wouldn't do it probably, right? And but the problem begins when you unconsciously start hating yourself. If you do not believe that you deserve good things, then good things are not going to happen. Okay, and it's as simple as it gets. You will not give yourself anything if you don't think you deserve it. Okay, so these blockages can cause immense trauma when it comes to making mantras work. Okay, so this is something that I really wanted to share. I'm sure most of you would be having these experiences of mantras not working. See if they fall under the category of reasons as I mentioned in this video. Do let me know your feedback in the comment section. And as always, if you want a consultation regarding your chart, or if you want help with clearing your inner blockages or your ancestral trauma or your other issues which you are facing with your mantras, please do reach out at the number provided in the description box. Okay, so that's all from me in this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done that already, and I'll see you soon in yet another video. Namaste. Om Gurave Namaha.